You're in for a treat, guys, first of all. Let me bring up the multi-talented, multi-hyphenated writer-director, Qasim Basir.
You need to give it to him?
I don't have much to say right now. I prefer to let the film speak. I'll speak to you guys after. I can only say thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for coming here and supporting us tonight. Thank you for everyone coming to watch the film. Thank you for all those who were involved. And I will talk to you guys after. Thank you.
Please turn off all cell phones, all electronic devices. But talk about how you structured the story, how you were able to sort of piece it all together.
So anyone who knows about writing is rewriting, you know. I wrote the story initially, the back and forth thing, and over the years it's developed. You know, I had input. I have a great producer that's working with, Tommy Oliver, who, you know, we went back and forth. With the screenplay, he'd always give me notes. I'd always want to punch him, and I still might, you know. But you know, he'll like people gave notes on the screenplay, so I went back at it. I mean, the story was always going to be back and forth. It was never like, oh, let me try it this way. It was just a matter of how I was going to shoot it, how we were going to shoot it. Yeah, it just developed over and over through the years.
As I was watching it this time, a couple of things stuck out to me. It seemed like gentrification was a metaphor for something in this movie. I'm not sure if that was part of your process and part of your idea, your theme, but it seemed like it was like a metaphor for even like how it related to black men's lives in society. I'm not sure if there's anything to this or not. If it's not, just we can move on to the next question. But,
no, that's deep, and I'm glad
I'm not trying to be deep
either, but you are. And it is. I never thought about it that way. Gentrification was about the gentrification. There are enough themes going on in the film that I didn't want to, like, add more and more under. So.
And also seems to be about values.
Yeah.
What black men in particular. The story is really about black men and their choices and what they value. How did that come into the writing?
So he was playing Sheed and Rashid, Cory, who so brilliantly played. So as we know, all the brothers in the audience, we play like 50 dudes, right? Like straight up. On the streets, you gotta be away. In the office, you gotta be away. And on the streets, in the store, if a woman is scared, you gotta be, okay. You know, you're always putting on these masks. When you're driving the cops, it's always. So like, he's playing two guys, but there were so many other guys in there. Because when he was in the office, Rashid was a different person when he was hanging with Calvin at home, like talking shit. You know, it's that element of the black man and what we go through, and not only that, but the choices. You talk about it being about values. That at any given time, regardless of where we are, we still have the choice to go another way. So if you are a dope dealer, and you haven't seen your son in 10 years, you can decide to go another way. If you are, you know, are at stake of selling your soul, you know, to sell out your neighborhood, you can take a stand. It doesn't, like, the choices, we are our choices. Like, a culmination of all the choices we've made in our lives have created this person that we are. So what are you going to choose? Who are you going to be? And by choice, the alcoholic who identifies as being an alcoholic is because he drinks all the time. Each day that he doesn't drink, he identifies more and more with being not. And he's all of a sudden not that anymore. He's not a person who's destroying his family and his jobs and all that because of a day-by-day choice to do something else. And we all have that. That's like the most powerful animals, their instinct. They do everything. You throw something at a dog and he's running after it. We're humans. And we choose.
Thank you for that. Okay, let's talk about the amazing ensemble cast.
Yes, give them a hand, please.
Fantastic job.
Cory, come over here.
Acting is so impressive and grounded by this man right here. So you all could just talk about your working on the project and your process of how you handle both these characters, the two characters you all handle throughout the film.
How you guys doing? What's up? I'm not that mean though, for real. But no, wow, how I handled these characters. I came, I was overseas at the time, and I came from working on the film for 5 months, and I just got thrown into Detroit with these characters. And to be honest, I was just really tired, and I was just like, man, I'll start this movie tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest, but you know, when we got out to Detroit, when I got out there, it was like I just got absorbed into the environment, you know, just the reality of what Detroit, you know, has to, what it is as a city, because I want to represent it well. And my whole thing is I got to ground everything and keep it real and keep it subtle and just be honest, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I can never cheat the people, and it always got to be real coming from me. So that's why I started. And as the film went on, I found my legs, and I really had one leg filming, but it's all good. I got through it, and you know, with these great castmates, and Q right here, director, writer, give it up for Q. Like I said, it was just a blessing working with all these brilliant performers. Some performers didn't make it as much in the film, but they're all brilliant. My man Mo here, Lala's here. These are all phenomenal actors, but it just happens in filmmaking. I got cut out of Transcendent, so it's all good. Shout out to Tommy Oliver. You should be on the stage, chump. Come on, man. He produced this movie. He's standing over there, but it's all good. I love him anyway. Thank you guys for coming. I'm gonna pass the mic down.
I don't really have much to add that Qasim did. The only thing I can say is how much I love this gentleman, how honored I am to be a part of this picture. And Qasim gave me the freedom to do what I wanted to do. I even showed up at the hotel before we shot. I said, "You want to relax?" He says, "No, you got this." And yeah, he let me just be free. So thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
What he said. I love you. You have a great heart. This was a great story to tell. And people, I think, that go home after this can actually take it and look at their own lives and go, what choices am I making? And what are good and what are bad, and what I can change my life to be. Anyway, all of you were amazing. Can I just tell you? It was freaking cold in Detroit. But thank you for letting me be a part of this project, and I love you.
Hello. Thank you guys for coming. Not that you came for me, but yeah, it was awesome to be a part of this project. It's weird because we did it so long ago that I was just telling Zulay that it feels like watching this, you just kind of go back to where we were, and we've come so far. And it's still such a great story, and I remember reading it and talking to you and Tommy for the first time via phone dialogue, and that was how we met each other. And I got the script like 2 years ago. It's been a long time. It's been 6 hours before I had to shoot it. Well, because you're a stunner. But it was amazing, and it was just as good today as it was 2 years ago, so thank you for having me do another amazing project.
As you're passing it, I just want to interject that this is the epitome of the phrase, there are no small roads. Each of you all, you stood out in film. You each stood out. Each character stood out. Each had something significant to offer, and it came through on screen. Each of you. So, and the fact that you all did not rehearse, which I'm finding out right now, is even more amazing to me. So go ahead.
I have a little bone to pick. I missed my niece's, what was it? Christening for the scene that wasn't in the movie, but it's okay. We're moving on. I didn't do well that day. So watching the film, it's funny, when you said that to me, when you said that to me, I always hear this thing when people say art imitates life, and I was completely heartbroken when I got the script, and I read the script, and I said, perfect. It's perfect for me right now. So thank you, Tommy. Thank you, Q, Cory, Margot, everybody involved. It's so beautiful. I think that when I go to the movies or when I scroll through Netflix to watch a movie, I always want to, look for something that moves me and makes me think and either makes me cry really hard or laugh really hard, because it's usually the movies that invoke some sort of change in you. So I'm so happy to be a part of a film of that caliber. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Cody.
I am incredibly fortunate to be here right now. I first encountered this script at an impromptu table read in 2012. And yeah, 2012. None of you had any idea who I was. Some of you still don't. And that's okay. We're working to change that. Yeah. Follow me on the gram. At Rob Riley NYC. But no, when I read this, I did not know Qasim. I had met Tommy before, and but when I read the script, I told Qasim before I left the office that if he wanted to make this film, I would love to play Cal and Calvin, and the reason being that all of the different roles that black men do have to play. I'm from Flatbush, Brooklyn, and I'm from Flatbush, Brooklyn in the '80s. So like crack on the corner of Flatbush, Brooklyn, like seeing stuff you're not supposed to see at a young age, Flatbush, Brooklyn. And but I also went to prestigious universities and have been on Broadway and et cetera, et cetera. And I know very, very much about the different faces that we have to put on as, all of us, but specifically black men, being that I am one. And it was really important for me to honestly portray these different people that we see in society. All too often in cinema we get stereotyped and pigeonholed, and we have these archetypes that we play, and the drug dealer's the drug dealer, and he's an evil person, and he has no heart, and he just, kills people for fun. And then the black man that made it to corporate America is very cookie cutter and is completely out of touch with his African American history, and does everything he can to assimilate into another society, and that's just not fucking true. To be honest with you, and I have to put it that way. So when this man wrote a script that had these people in it, the people that I know, my friends that work in corporate America, my friends that are still on the block, that take care of their kids and were, made choices in life that led them to where they are, the good ones and the bad ones. I fought to play this part. I really did. I lost it, I got it back. They shifted a production schedule for it to happen because I was doing a play, because I still like to do that shit. And listen, if you guys enjoyed this film, spread the word, make sure that other people can see it. I thank God that I'm here right now, for real. That's it. I love you, baby.
Hi everyone. I don't have much to say, but what I do want to say is I want to thank Q for putting me in the position that he put me in, because most kids my age don't get to be in films or do the stuff that he allowed me to do in production of this movie. So I want to thank him, and thank you. And I also like to thank him for allowing me on set to have free snacks. Having the snacks were good. Free snacks and all that. But like on the serious side, I was very grateful to be in this film, and I was very grateful to know Q and have the relationship that I do with him. So that's all I gotta say. Thank you, Q, and thank you for coming to the premiere.
Thank you guys. We ran out of time. Sorry, we ran out of time for Q&A. If you have any questions, you can meet them in the lobby and ask them outside. But please
Excuse me, really quick. I want to thank the cast and crew who hasn't been thanked or who's not up on the stage who made this film possible, like Carmen, our wonderful DP. We couldn't have did it without you, Carmen. Everybody in the audience. Yes, production design. Man, we could have done this. Zoltan, hold down the Detroit. Composer, everybody. We appreciate everybody.
And the producers, Matt Ratner, Rick Rosenthal, up at Whitewater, Bert Kern, Hassan Ghazari, Tom Robb, Alex Alvarez. I gotta trust me. I've been in this with you. I know all these guys. Walter Thurman. I think that'll God, Cody, God, I know I'm gonna give it to somebody. The city of Detroit.
There's another screening tomorrow.
There's
Night
another
also,
screening
guys.
tomorrow for 425, actually.
Spread the word.
So, yeah, thank you all. I'm beyond grateful for everything.
Thank you for supporting, guys.
Take donations out back. Donations in the back.
Thank you for coming to the LA Film Festival. Woo! And vote, please vote.